702 is a popular girl group from the 1990s to 2000s. I loved listening to them when I was growing up. They were talented girls. Members Orish and Orish Grinstead was born on June 2nd, 1980 in Houston, Texas, to Theresa and Bryce Grinstead. There was also an older sister, Demise. The girls were talented. Orish was a singer and songwriter who also played the piano and guitar. The sisters moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, where they attended the Las Vegas Academy of Performing Arts. They started singing in the lobby of Caesar's Palace, where they were discovered by comedian Sinbad. Sinbad introduced them to Michael Bivins, a former member of New Edition, and Belle Biv DeVoy, who signed them to his label, Biv 10 Records. Originally, the group was a quartet. It included Orish, Demise, and Amelia Childs. They made their debut as featured artists on Subway's hit single, This Little Game We Play, in 1994. Allegedly, Michael was not satisfied with the vocals of Orish and Amelia and replaced them with Tiffany Villarreal and Camellia Williams. Tiffany ended up leaving the group shortly after, and 702 continued as a trio with Orish, Demise, and Camellia. They released their first album, No Doubt, in 1996, which sold over 500,000 copies in the U.S., and had the singles Stilo, written by Missy Elliott, and Get It Together. Orish also sang on the album. In 1999, they released their most famous 702 song called Where My Girls At on the album 702, which gained them more success. They sold over 500,000 copies in the United States. It was number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and went gold. I read that for conflicting personal reasons with the record label, Camellia Williams distanced herself from the Grinstead sisters after the release of that album and was replaced with Cree Lamore, a solo singer who Orish and Demise personally picked to join the group. The new lineup released a single called Pootie Tangin' for the Pootie Tang soundtrack. Shortly after this, Camellia Williams returned to the group and Cree Lamore left the group for undisclosed reasons. With the return of Camellia Williams, they released the album Star. The most popular song on that album was I Still Love You. It made the hot R&B hip-hop singles and tracks, Star at number 98 and I Still Love You at number 49. The album earned them 2 Soul Train Lady of Soul Award nominations in 2003. The group separated in 2006. Young Orish Grinstead received unfortunate news in 2006. She was diagnosed with kidney failure. She underwent dialysis and lost her fight on April 20th, 2008. She was only 27 years old when she died. Orish and Orish were very close. They supported each other through thick and thin, so this had to be a terrible time for Orish. On December 13th, 2013, 702, along with Williams, performed their first show in nearly 10 years at 90s R&B Christmas Reunion, along with Total, Latasha, and Tamika Scott of Escape, Changing Faces, Tweet, and Sunshine Anderson in Toronto. 702 regrouped again in 2017 and appeared at the 2017 Soul Train Music Awards. They performed at the Black Music Honors in 2019, and they continued to perform. The beautiful Orish Grinstead had a long battle with her illness. I read that she took a medical leave from the music industry due to her medical condition, and 9 months later, this precious soul died on September 16th, 2023, at only 43 years old, allegedly from kidney failure, like her sister Orish 15 years earlier. Her sister Demise made a post saying, "It is with great sadness that I have to let you know that my beautiful sister and friend has passed away this evening. She has had a long battle and she is finally at peace. That girl was as bright as the stars. She was not only beautiful on the outside, but also within. Sharing the stage with her was a joy I will cherish for the rest of my life. We, the family, asked for prayers and respect for our privacy as we grieve an outstanding loss to our family. Love always, Misha. Lamisha made a video in October thanking everyone for all the support. She says Irish was a sweet person and never really met an enemy. And you could just tell Irish was just a humble, sweet girl. I could always tell that by watching her. Irish has a son, Bryce. I can imagine what he's been going through, but I'm glad he has Lamisha. It's been hard for her to perform without Irish this past year, but she's still trying to be strong and keep Irish and 702's legacy alive. And I can tell how much she's hurting. You can see the tears in her eyes, the sadness. They were beautiful, talented women, and their memory will continue to live on. Rest in peace, Irish and Orish Grinstead.